when you actually sell, like I can tell you, I talk to a lot of coaches like yourself, and I can tell you the first thing that they do is they set up a client referral program. And they just reward the people who have given them business because we're in a reciprocal relationship. So part of your sphere, program should be like, what do I do for somebody when they give me business? How can I help my clients? I've heard of moving trucks. I've heard of like popcorn machines. Like that's a weird one, but apparently it works with your branding on it. And I've heard of a lot of like simple things like when somebody sends a referral, a handwritten thank you card with a little Starbucks. 1 in 7 people got a Starbucks card for Christmas this year. Did you see that number?
No.
In the U.S., almost 50 million people got a Starbucks card for Christmas.
Amazing.
In some way or another. Is that a safe bet to give as a thank you for somebody that's sending you some business?
Yeah, everybody drinks coffee, and you can send people all sorts of crap, man. You can send them, and again, at different times, different things work. But maybe it's a bucket with like for somebody that you represent, right? Whether a seller or buyer, maybe because when you're moving, right, you move in, you're like, oh crap, where's that? I need tape, I need a hammer, I need a screwdriver. It's all packed away. So maybe you give them a bucket with a hammer, screwdriver, some scrubbies and some bleach. I don't know. So, but look, going back to that Ben Kinney thing. So that's straight marketing, right? He was illustrating that he had a list. Hey, or I come across this stuff. Give me your name and email, and I'll share these great deals with you. I mean, in terms of sending out an email or mail or whatever, I mean, you can use that same tactic. You can allude if you have a farm. You can send out again email or snail mail or whatever, and say, listen, I have a list of buyers. I just sold something in your neighborhood, or I just represented this person, and I have a list of 57 buyers who are actively looking in this area. And if you send that out,
and we can't find them a home, and they're a great family, and we really want to help them. Who do you know? Not
boom.
Is there anyone? Yeah. Who do you know? It's an actually phrased question, right? When I say, do you know anybody who wants to buy or sell a home? You go, no, I don't. But when you say, who do you know? Immediately your eyes go up and to the right, and you start thinking about all the people that you. And so it's a very subtle. Marketing is just very, very subtle in the way you word things.
Yeah, and there's again, with that email saying, hey, we have 57 buyers. You can also use the similar thing what you said that Ben does. You can send an email and say, hey, listen, I have a list of 22 properties that are really great. And look, you can fill up your funnel with buyers and sellers if you're smart and deliberate about it. And so I had a point that I was going to make a minute ago. But look, going back, I'll tell a story. I tell this every now and again. I was in college. I used to painted houses when I was in college. So I'm painting this one girl's house. She was youngish, and she married an old rich guy. So she would always have me and my buddy over to work at her house. I think she was just lonely. And one day she asked me. She says, I'm throwing a party for Jim, her husband. Do you know anybody that plays music? And I was like, I don't. A few days later, she says, hey, Toby, I'm throwing Jim a party. Do you know a DJ? And I said, yeah, my roommate is a DJ. But so in terms of phrasing or wording, you need to be careful about, you need to be very clear about what you're asking people. Because if you ask them, again, playing music, I couldn't think of anybody. But when she said DJ, I'm like, bang, that's my buddy.